Old woman straight, a student made the hardest metal. On the other side is the strongest drill ever built by the professional high school boys team. Then the two face off. Who can win this battle between professional high schools? He is an year-old female student from Kumamoto High School. The original nickname was the Princess of Sydney. I was interested in all kinds of mechanical things since I was a child. In this boys' school, but still at the top as soon as she looks up in class. The teacher knew he was wrong and looked up again. The teacher knows it's time to get out of class. Deserved born straight a student. Eucharist. And today he will lead little fans to create the hardest metal that will never be touched. Reinventing the glory of alma mater. Although Jin a classmate before this. It's very effective in metal fabrication. But that's okay. Ginny only needs a slight shot. This is the skyline of this segment. Just 2.5 days in the library. Genie had a general idea. He's going to make the hardest piece of metal that's sticky. Because he anticipated it. The other party will definitely inlay a layer on the drill. Grinding large particles. So his strategy is to use yokogang, if the margin is hard enough. Also add an appropriate amount of energy to it. Bone meal that increases metal viscosity. In this way, the faster the stickiness of the metal, the greater the stickiness. When the drill is drilling, it's easier to generate more heat. It's easier to wear out. The main thing is to kill 1,000 enemies and lose 800. Strategy from Muse. The three little fans raise their hands and feet to indicate. Me too. Me too. So the four work together. The formula has been improved many times. Finally, after failing 7741 times, made this piece, the hardest metal thicker than my skin, after many tests. The performance of Genie metal is called a quack, even a drill bit inlaid with large particles. It's bald, and the surface of the metal block is only slightly worn. Awesome, and the other side. Taimei boy group from Nara Industrial Tall Brick. We are also in full swing to prepare. Although singing, dancing, and playing basketball were the Seven's idea. But that didn't make any difference. 7 people in just 2.5 months. They designed different drill bits. That's pretty cool. And of course, design doesn't mean anything. Practice is the only criterion for testing truth. Finally, after the most justice and fairness scissor head, Tai Mei Chen Tuan chose to make one and cut one at the top, grooved bit. This allows the drill to drill. Debris is easier to excrete, so the drill doesn't get stuck. Of course, the most important, you have to embed a layer of large particles on the drill bit. However, after being tested, this uniquely shaped large particle drill bit. Sure enough, there is a saying. Easy. It costs to drill through the program team. The hardest metal you can buy on the market. When everything is ready, then it's time to come out and touch it. The game is limited to 2 hours. If within the stipulated time, the drill can penetrate metal blocks. So the drill wins, and vice versa. If the drill is damaged or stops rotating, then metal wins. Old rules. The pre-game garbage process is full of gunpowder from both sides. After installing the drill bit and metal on the machine, the game officially begins. Is all the drill bit spinning at high speed while spraying water, slowly approaching the metal surface. 4 pieces of splash, representing a fierce confrontation between the two, just as both sides are anxiously waiting. Suddenly I heard an abnormality coming from the machine. A shrill sound. At this moment, the Thai American boy group was ecstatic, because that's the kind of howl and laughter that's characteristic of their drills. And Genie, he also dispatched the tailwind in the team, listen carefully, finally came up with an amazing. The conclusion that metal is fast is not penetrated. It hasn't been penetrated yet. In this way, the metal and the drill bit are inseparable. Not to be outdone by the cheerleaders on the field, the duel venue is full of youthful atmosphere. Until an hour and a half passed. The sound inside the machine changes again. And what happens is the drill lifts abruptly. They stopped working. So what's going on here? Then comes the moment to witness the miracle. Oh, awesome. I see gold. The middle of the genus block has been completely penetrated, in sharp contrast to the surface of the drill bit is only slightly worn. Then this professional high school duel. The strongest drill bit wins, as expected of you two beautiful boy group. It is recommended to debut in place.